Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Eye on Board Game Geek, bringing you another episode of Eldritch Horror, where we are, I don't know, we're either close to winning or losing again. We've been that way for about 3 turns now. We could quite easily win it if I plan correctly. We'll have to see. So, anyway, here's where we're at. We have found the lair of Yig, and Yig is in Central America, and all of our characters are trying to figure out what next to do, probably to get there. At least I hope so. We need the help of the... Well, so here's the thing. Diana Stanley, who is a great spellcaster and has a spell that can get everybody around the board, also only has 1 sanity right now. Now, there's really nothing that anybody can do to help her at the moment, unless they can get to her. She just needs to get to a place where she can rest. That's pretty much anywhere. But the problem that we have is that somebody needs to take care of this space that she's in. Let me go over here and show you this space here, because that gate, or actually rather this gate, will end us the turn if we have another move of the Omen track. And I just don't think... Well, I can get my fighter there, Trish Scarborough. She can get there. So anyway, let's get on with our action turn. We're going to figure some things out here. And we're going to start with Diana Stanley, because I don't see... we're going to figure out her... She's the one that's in the most jeopardy. So we're going to do her action turn first and see what we can get done with her. Yeah, so here she is. I mean, she has got a cornucopia of stuff in her toolbox. But we're going to have to heal her up, which means we're going to have to leave this Gug thing here and just hope and pray that we can get things done before that happens. So the Gug thing is on her space. So let's go there. I think what we're going to do, we're going to keep her heading toward Yig, but she's going to take a ship up to here where she will then rest. And that's going to give her 1 sanity back and 1 health back. I wish she could do more, but that is going to be her entire action turn. So maybe next turn we'll be able to get something going with her that's a little better. She doesn't really have anything that she can do to help this out at the moment. So that's really it for her. Then we're going to go on to Trish, and Trish has got quite a bit to do. Here's Trish. I mean, she's got stuff. She's got all kinds of things going on. And she's very healthy. We healed her. She's got everything back. So I'm going to show you what she's going to do. Her turn's going to be rather quick as well, but we're going to get someplace important and do something worthwhile. We'll see. Anyway, here's she's going to take a boat ticket for her first action. Then she's going to spend the boat ticket on her movement. So let's show you what she's going to do. She's currently in Tokyo right now. So I'm just moving the camera so you can see. So here she is, here in Tokyo. She's taking a boat over to here. So let's go to where she's going to end up, because that's going to be much more important. And so the boat will take her to here. Then she spends her boat ticket to get to there. So that's what she did with her boat ticket. She made it to San Francisco, where she's going to be taking on the Night Gaunt that's there. Now, there's something cool about killing the Night Gaunt. It says if they're... Oh wait, no, that's the other one. This one doesn't do any good. We got to kill it. That's all there is. That's all we need to know. We got to kill it. And then, so that's really it for her. That's all she can do. She took a boat ticket and she moved. And then she ended up on San Francisco, where she's going to encounter that gate. Got to stop that gate. It's important. Then we have Lily Chen. And Lily Chen is saying, well, what do I do? I got to get someplace too. She's got a lot of stuff going on as well. So we're going to show you her stuff and talk about what she's going to do next. Okay, so here she is. I think she only got a lower of 2, but she could test lower -1, and if she passes, she could choose an investigator on her space. There's nobody on her space. So we have a choice. We can go for a clue. Doesn't seem all that valuable. She is hurting. She's only got 2 health out of 6. So I think that what we're going to do with her, because she needs to get into a place where she can do some action as well, she is going to move. Let me go to the board with her now. She's going to move. She's going to move here, and then for her action, she's going to rest, which will. She's a full sanity right now, 6, but she's only got 2 health, so that'll put her up to 3. At least she's getting ready to go into combat later with and help our fighter, who's Trish, to take down the evil Yig. After Trish deals with this gate, we got everybody circling around there so we can get there in a turn, because she is in a city, so she could take a boat ticket next turn and then go straight to the gate and try and close this gate down here. That'd be my hope. But let's go on to Charlie King. Man, oh man, Charlie King got a lot of stuff. Okay, well, he's in Shanghai, so he's going to skip over to Tokyo. I'm not going to bother to show you that. It's just one space over, because Tokyo is a better place for him to go. So that's going to be his movement action. And then for his actual action, he is going to do what he does best, and that is he is going to make an asset check and see what he can do here. There's stuff there that's worthwhile. We'll see what we can get and see how this goes. Again, Charlie's got 5 dice to do this with. You know, he could rest to get some sanity back, but we're okay. He's got 5 dice to do this with. He's blessed. He could probably get a lot of stuff going on here. He could have done a Feed the Mind spell too and increased his stat. But let's get stuff. That's very valuable for us. So he got 3 right there. So 3 successes, and he does get a reroll. Might as well roll one of these and see what he gets. 4 successes. That's about the best he's done so far. So let's go see what he can get with 4 successes. Well, we got a number of things. So I don't think we need this intelligence report. It just gives us clues. We don't really need clues at the moment. The wireless report allows us to pass clues out. So we got the Axis 2 and the Hired Muscles 2. Those are good. This gains a +1 strength flat out. Not combats, and also reroll during combat tests. And the Axe is a +2 during combat encounters. And you may expend 2 sanity to reroll any number of dice when resolving a strength test with this. I don't know who'd get that. He's got the 45s. Those are probably better for him. I guess he could give it to Diana Stanley. She doesn't really. She has her Wither spell, but she doesn't have a weapon. She has to fight more than one thing. That might be useful. But we'll take those 2 things, and then we're going to replace them. So hopefully we'll get something better. Tear gas. All this wimpy stuff, and a police ledger. I don't even know what that does. Anyway, we're going to. I think what he's going to do with the Hired Muscle is he is going to give that to Trish, because that's still going to give her this +1. That's awesome. And then this Fire Axe he'll give to Diana Stanley. I don't know what else to do with it there, but the Hired Muscle will go to Trish. I'm not going to give allies to Diana Stanley while she has that stupid artifact, even though this artifact helps her get allies. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the action phase. Now we're going to go on to our encounter phase. Look, we can barely get all of Diana Stanley's stuff in the camera angle there. Okay, so she is on just a generic C space at this point. So for her encounter phase, we're just going to draw. Oh look, we've gone through. Oh, that's on the bottom. There we go. We're just going to draw one off the top here, and we're going to look at C. Let's see what we got. It says a school of dolphins has surrounded your ship, trying to keep you here. You become delayed to spend the night in this spot. If you become, you may become delayed. If you become delayed, the elder god Nodens visit your dreams, and you awake with the profound new insight spawned to clues. No, she's not going to become delayed. She's not going to do that, and that's going to end her encounter phase. I'm going through this fast. Well, so Trish is going into combat. She is in San Francisco taking on a Night Gaunt. Night Gaunt is a will, 2 points of damage there. She can handle it. She can get some successes. And then it does, it's -2 strength, but only does 1 damage. Needs 2 damage to kill, but she's got either her bodyguard or Hired Muscle can gain her a +1 to strength. And so that's going to give her 4, plus her carbine rifle is going to give her 5. I mean, if she can't kill this thing, I don't know what. Plus the Hired Muscle gives her a reroll. The bodyguard gives her reduced damage. So we're in good shape. Let's go to the dice bowl and see how she handles the Night Gaunt. Okay, y'all. Here we are with the Night Gaunt. First thing we have to do is make a sanity test. So let's Let's do that. She got 2 dice. All she's got is 2 dice for her will. She's got nothing that gives her a will bonus at the moment. And she rolled a success. That means she could take 1 will damage. But why not spend a clue? Let's spend a clue, just because we got so many. And re-roll this 3, see what she gets. A 6. So she took no will damage from that. She came out even. Now we got to do her combat dice. So, first thing, she got 3 for her strength, +1 for either the high muscle or bodyguard, and then 5 for her gun, her carbine, and then -2 for the creature. So let's roll all these dice and see what we get. Wow, guys, that sucked. She got 1 success. Okay, so she can use the lucky cigarette case to increase this 4 to a 5. That's 2 successes. That's enough to kill it. So she needed to overcome its health of 2. So we kill the Night Gaunt, and that will man, that was a really bad roll. I'm glad that wasn't against something tougher. Anyway, the Night Gaunt is dead, and now we get to encounter the gate. So let's see what Trish's gate encounter looks like. She's going to Lost Carcosa. Okay, it says a strange-looking man named Wild offers to repair your reputation in exchange for information. You may spend 1 clue to resolve the pass effect. Oh, easily, yeah, okay. Your reputation is repaired. Her influence was +1, now it's going to be +2, so that's awesome. Wild then tells you that you are the last king of America. You try to resist this delusion. Will -1 if you pass. Wild troubles you no further and sends you home. Closes gate. If you fail, you become highly suspicious of threats to your throne and gain the paranoid condition. Okay, so we spent the clue to possibly gain a paranoid condition. Let's see how that goes. Well, shucky darn, she's already got amnesia, possibly got amnesia. So we don't close the gate if we fail this, it looks like. It says resolve the pass effect. So we got to make this roll. Let's see what we get. A 4. Okay, we're going to spend a clue to re-roll that. I'm not going to have that happen. Oh, plus we have to spend 2 clues. Wow, she actually ran out of clues. Oh no, she already spent the clue for this. Okay, a 5. Okay, she passed. Good. So we get to close the gate in San Francisco. That is the last of the gates. We're going to have to shuffle them, and they're going to start coming out again. And that is going to end Trish Scarborough's very successful turn in San Francisco. Okay, Lily Chen. She is just on a C space there, so we're going to draw... Oh wait, no, it's a city space. We're going to draw a random city card right here and read that. Let's see what happens to her in the city. Focus. Okay, a shady figure offers to sell you a weapon, no question asked. You speak to him to determine his motives. If you pass, gain 1 random weapon asset from the deck. That could be helpful, even though she's got the enchanted blade. Maybe there's something better. If you fail, the undercover policeman arrests you, gain a detained condition. Well, she's got an influence of 2. She's got her lucky ring, which will allow a reroll. Let's hope she doesn't fail at this. Okay, so she has got a influence of 2. So let's roll her dice and see what we get. She got 2 5s, so she passed immediately. That means I'm going to go through the deck and see if there's a really good weapon for her. Well, guys, she's got a couple choices here. Dynamite says each monster on your space loses 3 health, then discard this card. It requires an action. She could take that, and if she's in... She could... that includes epic monsters. That would allow her to get rid of this guy next turn, maybe. Even though I really don't want her to go there. That's the zombie horde. It takes 5 damage. That would put 2 on it, and she could fight it and kill it. Or the double-barreled shotgun can gain +4 during combat encounters. Each 6 you roll when resolving a strength test during combat encounter counts as 2 successes. Jeez. You could also do 3 damage to Yig with this automatically, but she could do a lot. Well, her enchanted blade gives her +3. This would give her +4. I think we'll take the shotgun, guys. The reason why is because that double, but the 6s might, that might be the perfect thing we need to do some serious damage. Anyway, that's going to end her turn. Then we're going to go on to Charlie, and that'll be the end of our round. Okay, here's Charlie, guys. Now he's in Tokyo, so we're going to draw a city card for him there. Here we go, and let's see what we get for Tokyo. It says, the Brotherhood of the Black Lotus has poisoned you. Of course. You fall into a coma and confront your greatest fears. Mind, we need a will test. If you pass, you awake and feel transformed. Gain a blessed condition. He doesn't. He already has a blessed condition. What if you gain another one? Oh, you flipped the card. This could be really good if we manage it. Let's see. Let's go to the dice bowl. Okay, so this is a will test. Looking to see if he's got anything that'll help him. Well, his urban guide. He's in the city, so his urban guide's going to give him an extra dice. So he's got 2 dice for his will. And that's it. That's what he's going to have. There's nothing else that gives him a will test. So he's going to get another die for his urban guide. Man, I wish I'd rolled that. Okay, let's roll our dice and see how he does. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, he got a 6 and a 4. He's blessed, so that does help him. So he's not going to gain a blessed condition, but we are going to flip this card. It says, if you would gain another blessed condition, flip this card instead. Anointed. You feel that you truly have an important role in the events of the world. It is your calling to share the hope and courage you feel with all the orders who stand against darkness. Another investigator of your choice that does not have a blessed condition gains a blessed condition, and flip this card. Well, I think we know who that's going to be. This Yig fighter next turn does not have a blessed condition, so we're going to give that to Trish Scarborough. Let me go get a blessed condition and we'll add it to her. So Charlie the Anointed did good there. Now let's hope we can survive another turn to go after Yig. I've beefed her up for it. I got Diana Stanley close by. She can rest one more time and come in 2. Ah, man. She can teleport. She can even get... Yeah, we could get them all there to try to do this if we can just survive one more turn. So let's draw our card and see what happens. Oh, okay. Glad we cleared that gate. We would have lost because our Omen track is going to move. So let me do that with you first. Okay, so the Omen track goes up to here. That was the gate that was on San Francisco. Luckily that gate is gone, so that's not going to happen. But we are going to start all of our reckoning effects on the board. There's only one monster that we have to worry about, and that is the zombie horde. So let's go to the dice bowl and see if we lose the game. Man, I sure hope not. We are so close. But here's the zombie horde. Let's roll it and see what we get. If we roll a 1 or 2, we lose. A 4. Okay, we survive again. There are no cultists on the board. Nothing's going on there. There are no rumors out. Nothing to do there. We have Yig flipped, so and he is not awake. It's the final mystery, the Serpent's Nest. So he doesn't. Nothing happens there either. So we're just going to have to go on to the cards that the individual players has. Let's hope that Trish doesn't lose her her awesome blessing she just got. We'll start with Charlie. So the only thing Charlie can lose is his blessing. So let's roll and see if he loses that. He rolled a 4, so the answer is no. Okay, now we're going to move on to Trish. Okay, Trish has got 3 things to roll for, so we're going to start with her blessed condition. Let's see what happens there. A 5. She gets to keep her blessed condition. That's great. Now let's go to the amnesia. If we roll, oh, we got to roll a will check for her, so that's going to be 2. A 2 die. Let's look through her stuff. I don't think she gets anything else. Just 2 dice. Yeah, just 2 dice. But she does have rerolls if she needs them. So let's roll that. Now she has to make a success. She did with a 5, and she's blessed, so she actually made 2. So it says test. If you fail, flip this card. So she didn't fail, so it just stays with her. And then the conspiracy theorist, if we roll a 5 or 6, she gains a clue. We did not, so she did not gain a clue from that. That ends hers. Now let's go to Diana Stanley. Now I think that stupid artifact has already driven off all her allies, so this doesn't do anything for her or against her at this point. We do have the Dark Pact and her blessing to deal with, so we'll get those out. We'll start with her blessed condition, see how that goes. Okay, here we go. A 6, so she gets to keep her blessed condition. Now we got the Dark Pact. If we roll a 1, it's going to trigger. Oh god, that was close. Okay, it did not trigger, so that is it. And I think, did we already do... I don't think she has anything at this point. No, she doesn't. We're good with... yeah. Lily Chen's got nothing. So that's going to end our turn for that. Now we got to spawn a gate. Let's go back to the card. Okay, guys, we're going to spawn a gate. I got to shuffle the gate tokens up just a little bit. Okay. Alright, so we got the gate token shuffled. Let's pull one off the top. I'm going to give him yet another shuffle or two. Randomize as much as possible. Tokyo! Great, Charlie. You got a gate in Tokyo. Okay, let's pull a monster from the cup. That means Charlie's not going to be able to do anything that useful this turn except for move or fight. Okay, what is this one? I've never seen it. The color, this must be new. The color out of space. I don't remember this one. What does this say? It says, when this monster appears spawned, move it to Tunguska. Okay, so it's in Tunguska with the expedition. So there's no creature on his gate. That's helpful, so he can still take his actions. That's awesome. Okay, that's the gate. Now let's read the card itself. Okay, it's titled From Bad to Worse, so, you know. Okay. Piece by piece, you are falling apart. It's getting harder to successfully negotiate simple human interaction. Your wounds won't stop bleeding and your hands won't stop shaking. From bad to worst. Each investigator loses 1 health for each injury condition. We have none. He has. Lose 1 sanity for each madness condition he has, and discard 1 clue for each deal condition that they have. Okay, so Diana Stanley has a deal condition. It's the Dark Pact. It doesn't affect her. Trish, though, has the madness condition, so her sanity is going to go from 3... No, I'm sorry, a madness condition, the amnesia. Her sanity is going to go from 3 to 2. And let me just double check that and make sure that it is a madness. It is, okay. And let's see. So that's the deal condition, and nobody has any injury conditions, so that wasn't the worst thing that could happen. And we survived another round, guys. I'm totally shocked. I think we're going to keep going, because this is probably, if this isn't the last round, it's going to be very close to it. So why don't we just keep on recording? That sounds like a lot of fun to me. Let's go. We're going to get right back to our action phase, starting with let's see, starting with, we're going to start with Diana Stanley. That'll be good. Wish that Diana was with Trish, because Trish has the witch doctor, but that's okay. So the first thing she's going to do for her action is rest, actually. So we're okay there. But now she's going to use her Plumb the Void spell. Or do I move her and not worry about it? She's got good stuff, guys. I mean, she's got her Wither spell. I can get 2 of them there this turn. I can get Lily Chen. We do need to get that gate taken care of, even though she won't be able to take care of it in 1 turn. Oh, you know what? Charlie can use his action to move her after she casts a spell if she's still healthy. So we're going to do that, because I'm going to pop Lily Chen right on top of Yig. We can have the big battle and see if we can kill him, because if we do, we win, and we don't have to worry about that gate. And there's 2 gates on the board right now with the symbol that'll come up if the Omen track moves. I'm too afraid we're close to losing. We got to take the risk. So she's going to cast her Plumb the Void spell. Let's go to the dice bowl. Okay, so she's going to be rolling. She's got 4 dice for her lore. She's got +1 for her. That guy. Let's see. Does she have a +1 anymore? I don't think she does, but she doesn't actually. But she is blessed. So we are going to have 4 dice. She's going to use a 4, 5, or 6 to succeed. She's got no re-rolls, really. Let's see if she can do it without hurting herself. Okay. Look at that. 2 successes right there. Boom. Okay. This is the one that costs her a point of sanity. So do I send her to Yig with only 2 sanity? Let's look at Yig. Does 3. Oh man, that could make her insane. I don't know. She could lose it all right now. But actually, no, Charlie's got that. Charlie's got the thing that'll stop a sanity. Well, it doesn't matter. She's still doing this. So the spell did work, but it cost her a... Do I have a reroll of any kind? Let me look again. No, I don't. Not for this, anyway. But, you know what? I forgot to roll her dice for the manuscript, so I do owe her another die. It does not result in a success. So she is going to lose that point of sanity. That's too bad, because that puts her at high risk to go into the fight. But Lily Chen, I'm not doing it on camera, but Lily Chen has moved to the space with Yig now. So that is going to end Diana Stanley's actions. Trish's turn is actually going to be quite simple. She's going to rest and she's going to move. So we're going to rest her here so she can see if she can get rid of the amnesia card. And when she does rest, it says investigators on your space may recover 1 additional health. She's already at maximum. Wait a second. She can't move. She can't rest with Yig. Oh well. With Yig on the space. Let's say she can move down there and rest and help and heal Lily, I guess. But I think Lily's close enough to okay. She's going to do that. So, yeah. Okay. Boom. Done. Let's go roll for that and see if she can get rid of it. Hey guys, 5 or 6 gets rid of her amnesia. No, but she does. So she keeps that, unfortunately. But she does gain another sanity back. That puts her at oh wait, she's already at maximum. I'm going to take that. There was no reason for her to do that. No reason for her to do that at all. She could have done something better. Like what though? She could have made an asset check and then move. There's really nothing good in the assets though, except for this tear gas perhaps. Let's look at that. Well, it doesn't matter. She tried to get rid of her amnesia and failed. Now next thing she's gonna do is move to Yig for the final battle. So I just moved her down to Yig. She's on Central America with Lily Chen. And now we're going to move on to well, Lily Chen's action phase, which is going to be minimal. But let's do it anyway. So Lily does actually have a couple things she can do. She has her special ability. By the way, this should be a 2. Every time she increases something, it's by 2. She could trade in. She could trade in. I don't want her to get down to 3 sanity, but maybe she'll trade in 2 sanity for 2 health. She can do that as part of her special ability. So we're going to flip-flop her here. She's going to have 4 sanity and 5 health. And that's her first action. For her second action, I believe that we are going to. I had a plan. What was it? Think, Doug. What was the plan? Oh, Blessing of Isis. She's going to try this on herself. Of course, we just reduced her sanity by. Yeah, I didn't take that off. Her sanity is now a 4 instead of a 6. So. Still, these are, well, do we do this? Because that would make her blessed. And then if she shoots her shotgun or uses her weapon, well, if she uses the blade, the enchanted blade, she's got lots of bonuses to will, and she's already got a will of 5. So let's do this. We're going to cast this spell. We're going to make a lore check. Her lore is only 2, and she really doesn't have anything to help with that, but she does have some other bonuses like rerolls. But let's roll and see if she can do it. Oh, it's -1. So she's only going to roll 1 die. Boom. She got a 6. She did succeed. And let's roll it, turn over and see what happens on a 0 to 2. Your chanting fills the air with the ancient voices, and you fear the invocation has drained part of your life away. Lose 1 health. We didn't get it though. So apparently that you have to roll 3+ on this particular spell to get it, and it damaged her. So that was not a very good thing to do. I thought it would take a sanity. But anyway, she's okay. She's still going to survive around with him, I think. She's got plenty going on. That's going to end her turn, and the last one we have left is Charlie Kane. Well, guys, we got kind of an all-or-nothing turn. So we got 2 gates that have the next symbol on the omen track. So if the omen track moves during the Mythos phase, we lose. Because there's 1 gate I can't close. So there's no point right now in Charlie going into the gate. So what will Charlie do? What can he do that's helpful? He can now. Diana already cast her spell to bring Lily, so she can't do that again, because you only do the same action once. But what she can do, he can try to get assets and see would any of these things that give clues do anybody any good. So he's got 2 actions. So action number 1, I think, is going to be to give Diana Stanley another action, and then she too will move to where Yig is. So we're going to have the massive showdown. If we can't kill Yig in this turn, then we're just done, and we're going to lose. And then I think he's going to do an asset check, because he can pass around some clues that will help them in the fight, and maybe even give them this tear gas. What does the tear gas do? See, the tear gas can reduce monster damage by 2 to a minimum of 1. That's helpful for any of them. I give that to Diana. She might live longer. You may discard this card to reroll up to 2 dice when resolving a strength test. So this is a really good item, actually. It's not too bad for a 1-pointer. So okay, so let's do that. He did his first action. His second action is going to be an asset test. As normal, we got 5 dice. He is blessed. Let's see if we can do something worthwhile. There you go. Look at that. 2. That was a 6. That's actually worth 4 because it was fine clothes. 5, 6. We have 6 points of assets. Let's go see what we can do with that. We can buy everything here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, he's going to take the intelligence report. He's going to give that to Trish. So Trish takes the intelligence report. That gets immediately discarded. And that will give Trish 2 more clues. Okay, then he's going to give himself the wireless report and give his 1 clue. Might as well, right? Give his 1 clue to, let's say, Diana Stanley, just to see if we can help her out. So boom, that's gone. And then give the tear gas to, we'll give that to Trish again, because she can use it in addition to everything else she's got going on. And then last but not least, we have the police ledger. What does that do? When you perform a rest action, you may attempt to decipher the ledger. If you pass, discard this card and gain 1 clue. He'll give that to himself because he can try that next turn, and he's got a high observation. So we cleared that out. Let's see what other items come up. Not that it's going to matter. We're probably this should not go another turn. So we do have the ability to discard a condition. Oh, the dynamite's there now. Arcane Tome's pretty nice, but we're not going to get those unless something miraculous happens. That's going to end our action phase. Now we're going to go on to our encounter phase. This should be it, guys. We'll see. It's going to start with Diana Stanley versus Yig. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to move to the dice bowl and take Yig with me, and we'll just play it out from there. Yeah, hey guys, Diana actually has 1 more sanity. I forgot that the King James Bible actually gives her that. So she's got 3 sanity. That helps a lot, especially after her spell. But I'm getting all her stuff out to see what the best thing she can do is. I still think the best thing she's got in her arsenal against Yig is going to be her Wither spell. But first she does have to make the will check. Her will is a 1, but she gains +2 from the Holy Cross. That's 3. Remember, she's blessed. That helps her a lot. And that is really all so she's going to have 2 dice against, so she's probably going to lose a sanity if we can get her to roll both of these, which would be helpful. She's got to reroll, she's got to reroll with the King James Bible when it involves a will test in a combat. So let's see what she gets. Oh, she didn't need it. 2 6s. So she will unfortunately lose a sanity. That puts her down to 2. That's fine. Now, well, maybe fine. This might put her into a state of hysteria. But now she's going to have to fight him. It says if you lose sanity from the will test, gain a curse condition. So we're going to have to gain a curse condition. I don't believe that's going to matter in the end. Because, again, I'm going to give it to her just in case. But if we fail this turn, we're probably going to lose. So, anyway, I'm trying to find a cursed condition. Okay, I'll get one out and come right back. Well, what sucks about that is she's not actually going to get the cursed condition. She's just going to lose her blessed condition. So that wasn't too cool. I can see some of the challenges of Yig here now. So she's not blessed anymore, but she still has her Wither spell and her ability to cast it. So she's going to do Lore. Lore is going to be 5. Just double check that. Yes, her Arcane Manuscript will give her a bonus. So Lore roll of 5 against her Wither spell against Yig. So hopefully she gets that big giant bonus where it goes crazy and even might do another sanity point to her, but she'll blow up on Yig. Be awesome. Yeah, okay, that's what she's got. So let's do this right now. So it's going to be 5 dice. Let's roll for her. Okay guys, she's got 5 dice for her Wither spell. Let's see if she can get something done here. Okay, she's got 2 successes there. She's going to spend her clue from, and now remember because of Diana's, from Trish Scarborough's ability, she's going to get to roll 2 more dice. Nope. Do I have anything else that can help her? Item, King James Bible. Nope. Nope, that's it. That's what she's got. So she's going to have 2 successes. Let's see what the Wither spell does. Oh, actually it does trigger. It says the incantation takes effect with horrifying success. Lose 1 sanity and gain +5 during that encounter. Then flip this card. So she is down to 1 sanity. This battle has taken it out of her. But she's going to have... her strength is 3. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice for her Wither spell. And we're going to take away 1 dice for... or 2 dice for... Yig. That's going to leave her 4, 5, 6 dice to roll against Yig. Let's hope she has some good luck here. Okay, guys. Well, we got... I wish I hadn't spent that clue on the Wither spell because she didn't need to, but we did. So let's just roll our dice and hope we get lucky. What do we get here? 2 successes. Okay, so she's going to do 2 points of damage to Yig. She is also then going to take 2 points of damage. So we'll just take this one off of her. That's going to leave her with 2 health this round. Her health is down to 2, and that's going to end her combat with him. That's all she can do. So that was her encounter with Yig. Now we're going to move on to our big guns, and hopefully we get a lot more than 2 hits for Trish Scarborough. Well, Diana's got like cards thrown out everywhere. She's blessed. She has her carbine rifle, but first she has to make her will test. That's not her strong suit. She has a will of 2. Now remember, if she takes a point of will damage, she's going to lose her bless condition. And she's got nothing she can do to really prevent this from happening. She's going to lose a will because it's -1. She's only going to have a 1 die. She's going to lose 2 will. So we're going to probably lose her bless condition as well, which sucks. But let's roll that die anyway and see what happens. Wow, so... can she afford to lose 3 sanity? She can. She's lost 3 sanity in that. She too is going to gain a or lose her blessed condition, which really bites. Man, he's tough. And oh wait, you know what? Well, I don't think it matters to reroll. I really don't. In this case, but when she could have used her witch when she rested her. You know what, guys? When she doesn't have this amnesia card anymore. When she rested, the Witch Doctor automatically allows her to remove a condition. Okay, anyway, that's neither here nor there right now. We do have a carbine rifle to shoot, so she's going to have... let's start piling up her dice. She's got 3 dice for her strength. 3, 4, 5. 5 dice for her carbine rifle. Another die for her hired muscle or... bodyguard. She's got lots of rerolls. She's got her bullwhip. She's got a lucky case that can up. Okay, that's what we got, guys. Let's get it done. Okay, I do have to take 2 away for Yig. So she's going to have 2, 4, 6, 7 dice here. Come on. Okay. What we need right now we need 5 points of damage on Yig. She can do it. Okay, so there's 3 hits right there. Booyah. She's got a reroll. Well, she's going to use the tear gas because she doesn't care about damage. She's going to use the tear gas. She can discard this to reroll 2 dice. So that's the first reroll she's going to get. So we're going to take these 2 here. We'll keep her successes aside here. Wow, no, nothing there. Okay, what else she's got? She's got a... couldn't even get a 4, so she could get a success. Wow, really? Okay, she's going to use her hired muscle to get a reroll. Okay, she's going to spend a clue to reroll 2 dice. That's her special ability. Okay, there's a 6. That gives her 4. She needs another hit. She's going to use another clue to roll these 2 dice. If she gets a 4 or better, she can kill it. Now, there we go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yig has 4. For its toughness equal to investigators, that's 4 plus 3. That's 7. We have 2 points of damage, and we just did 7 points of damage with Trish Scarborough. So that tells me that we won the game, but let me think about this. I'll be right back. Okay, I took some time to think of this over, and I think we killed Yig. We managed to do it. That's pretty cool, man. So what happens if we kill Yig? Let's look at the card. I think does it happen at the end of the Mythos phase? When the Yig monster is... Okay, no. So we don't have to go through the Mythos phase because we probably would have lost. When the Yig monster is defeated, the final mystery is solved and the investigators win the game. Now, you know, you might say, hey, did I win because I made some mistakes? My answer is going to be no, because most of my mistakes actually hurt me. So... there's only one, and I corrected it, which put us down, which is where we ended up when we ended up with the low Omen track, or Doom track, which was the double activation of the cultists, and the rolls for the zombie horde, which ended up putting us down to 2 and eventually 1 on the Doom track. But anyway, Trish Scarborough here, she knocked it out, killed Yig with the help of a bodyguard, hired muscle, and her gun, and all kinds of crazy stuff. We had re-rolls to go. We were going to get this done, one way or the other. And then I still had Lily Chen as a backup plan. Massive success. This was awesome. Man, what a hard playthrough. I don't know how many episodes we're in now, but we are done, and that is cool. So I will get all of this posted. I'm still a couple videos behind posting to get to this one. I think 4 or 5 actually, but we'll get there. I'm going to do a big giant episode, one last granddaddy mega episode for the last 3 episodes where we actually went after Yig from where Yig appeared on the board. So that should be fun. Anyway, guys, we won by the skin of our teeth. Our Doom track was at 1. We had 2 gates. Let's just see what would have happened. Well, see, the Omen track would have moved, and we would have lost. And it says resolve reckoning effects on all condition cards, treating all die rolls as 1s. That's actually, I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyway, we would have lost. So I'm glad that didn't happen. And by the way, just to show you, that was the very last card. So I didn't want to say anything unless it happened because it would have been interesting. We won on the last card of the deck, and we would have lost with that last card one way or the other if we had to go. So that ends our playthrough of Eldritch Horror. Imperfect as it was rather fun, at least for me, and by the comments I've gotten by some other folks. I got a lot of cool emails too. So thank you, and thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. My next video, I got a bunch of new stuff I'm going to do, kind of, not really an unboxing, but a what did I get type of thing to show you guys some cool new stuff coming. And we'll see if we get these into some playthroughs. But again, thank you so much. Also, in the next day or so, this is right the last week of June, next day or so I will announce the winners of my game giveaway for The Good, the Bad, and the Munchkin, Aton, and the Builders. All new in the box, sealed and ready to go. So that'll happen in the next day or 2 as well. But again, thank you so much for watching. By hook or by crook, we defeated Yig just barely by the skin of our teeth over many hours of gameplay and lots of fumbling. But we did it, and it was a heck of a lot of fun. So thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.